All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
To the nation of Israel. First off, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone who tells the truth and who will. And a mighty shalom to whoever listened to this video, you know, on the four corners of earth. Khan, so this the brother Yahweh from the Gary camp.
This is brother Yashua Allah.
Khan, the Gary camp, great millstone. Coming in with a lesson going into pretty much we rely on the spirit instead of the flesh and the natural man.
That's it. Baba Kusha, could you get the word rely?
Khan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we rely on the spirit, man. You get these carnal men, trying to trip us up on every little, thing we bring out about the scriptures as if we don't know the spiritual meaning or the connotation of things, man. You see what I'm saying? But we must understand, the physical part of the message that's being brought apart, across. But guess what, man? We understand things, to the spirit, man, to the core. To understand the message that the Lord, Yahweh Shai is trying to, relate to us, man. You got to be, bro.
So I'm looking at the word. It says to gather, assemble,
to rely,
attach, fasten. So I'm thinking about holding fast. We hold fast to the spirit. The spirit and what it brings.
We depend. We depend on. That's
probably a better word.
Yeah, we depend on the spirit, man. Now the Lord gave us physical things. I'll get that too. Earthly things.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got that word depend for you real quick because I feel like this is probably a better definition. It says to be sustained by being attached to something above.
Oh, that's part of what you just brought out with rely. You see, from above, man. You know what I'm saying? What's that the thing that we attach above? Hey, it's the spirit, man. Because we rely on the spirit, to guide us into our understanding, man. Not nothing carnal, man. The carnal things is only here, the earthly things is here just for, us to get the message from the spirit, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's just what we doing, man. You got to be, bro.
This is John 3 and 12. It says, I have told you earthly things, and ye believe not. How shall you believe if I tell you of heavenly things?
Hey, man, look here. A lot of these men, they don't even understand the earthly things, man. They don't even understand the earthly message that the Lord is trying to bring across, man. So how could you understand, the spiritual things, man, the heavenly things, man?
Right.
The heavenly things are there, and a lot of people can't, decipher that, man.
If I may, that just made me think about the time with Nicodemus. When the Lord pretty much told him you got to be born again. He was thinking about, he was like, how?
Exactly.
You got to think, in a sense, in a technical term, you got to think outside the box when you deal with the scriptures. You can't just have a one-minded way of thinking, because the Lord ain't simple.
No, you're so right when you said that, because a lot of scriptures we understand, what's a physical, understanding of the scriptures. We understand what's the spiritual. But it can be twofold, threefold, Right. Hey, the scriptures can go so deep, man. You see what I'm saying? It can go so deep, just like water can. Water is the word, man. Just like in the ocean, man.
In a sense, just to add to the point, water can have many forms,
That's it, yeah.
Water got many forms. It could be mist. It could be regular form. It could be
frozen.
Ice.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So we understand the water being the word, man. Hey, Salaka for the dogs, barking or whatever. But hey, that's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we dogs. We're not dumb dogs, man. We out here barking, and bringing the truth, man, and crying out, and showing our people, their transgressions. But I don't want to digress, But yeah, you're right. Water does have many forms, man. You see what I'm saying? But that don't make it not being water, at the end of the day. It's just in a different form, man. You got to be, bro.
Con, you want me to get into that 1 Corinthians? Con, so this is 1 Corinthians chapter 2.
So let's get by them first.
Give us a few seconds.
Yeah, they on fan. They gonna get off him and get on us,
right?
You got to be, bro.
Con, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 1. And I, brethren, when I came to you, came not with excellency of speech or of wisdom, declaring unto you the testimony of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Right, hey man, a lot of us ain't go, some of us did, but a lot of us didn't go to, school or colleges, you see what I'm saying, and then great orators, to speak, with an elegant speech or whatever, man.
If I may, just look at Jake in general, look at the educational system for Jake. They don't do nothing for us. So how you expect us to be also elegant and stuff like this when that's not where we come from all the time?
Right, of course, a lot of us got different backgrounds and we come from different terrains, man.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? A lot of us grew up in the hood. Everybody wasn't fortunate enough to go to a private school, or get speech classes or whatever it may be.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, though we gonna come with like Paul said, hey, we be rude in speech. You know what I'm saying? But not in knowledge, man.
Not in knowledge.
You see what I'm saying? So you can still decipher what we telling you through the Spirit. You see what I'm saying? If you walking in the Spirit, man.
And the scriptures, and the Lord said, make it plain upon tables.
That's it.
We gotta make this plain for our people.
That's it. That's it, man. And that's exactly what we doing, man. And it don't take, all that, eloquent speech, or whatnot. It don't take that to get the point of the Lord that the Lord is bringing out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're a natural man, of course, you're not gonna get it, man. You're not gonna get the spiritual meaning of what the Lord is trying to convey to us, man.
Right.
Hey, and the Lord used those ancient times, to actually bring in the spirit of today, man. Because this is living waters, man. So it's just like having a song. You got a song, right? Mm-hmm. That you might have heard in the 70s or the 60s, that's still, viable today.
Oh yeah, for sure. Timeless.
It's a timeless song or whatever.
Timeless.
And that's what this is truth is, man.
Right.
It's a timeless meaning. Mm-hmm. Hey, how you doing? All right, go ahead.
Verse 2 in 1 Corinthians chapter 2. Mm-hmm. For I determined not to know anything among you, save Yahweh HaMashiach.
That's it, man. And that's all we, preaching, man. Anything else, man, will be uncivilized, man. You see what I'm saying? We here to bring you the words of Yahweh Shai, man, and not our own words.
All right.
Go ahead.
And him crucified, verse 3, and I was with you in weakness and in fear and in much trembling. And my speech, Salakia, and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom.
Right, it wasn't with enticing words. Hey, he brought it, he was straight to the point, man. An austere, straight to the point type of message, man. Let's cross the street,
right?
Austere, straight to the point type of message, man. So hey, that Paul, he was coming and preaching Yahweh Shai, man. You got it.
Continue on in verse 4, it says, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power.
Because that's what matters, man. We trying to demonstrate the Spirit, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't care nothing about the outer appearance. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, David wouldn't have been, the apple of the Lord's eye. I mean, Slacky, he wouldn't have been, a man after his heart, man.
Right. If anything, he would have picked Saul. Because everybody, on the outward appearance, everybody loves Saul. They said he was a higher stature. He was
man's man.
They pretty much describe him as handsome and all this stuff.
Exactly. Yet the Lord chose the heart, of David, man. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what the Lord deals with the inner man, meaning the spirit, man.
Right.
Read that again.
1 Corinthians 2 and 4, and my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of the power.
Yeah, and enticing really, goes into that gimmick shit as well too.
Right.
We don't need no gimmick when we pushing this word, man.
If I may,
go ahead.
I'm gonna get the NOT version of verse 4.
Go ahead.
It says, and my message and my preaching were very plain.
Plain, man.
Rather than using clever and persuasive speeches.
Because you ain't got to do all that. You see what I'm saying? Because this truth brings in, what and who it needs to bring in, man. You see what I'm saying? So we don't have to, put an add on or ad lib, or as they say, in the world,
right.
In the scriptures, man. You see what I'm saying? Like the brother brought out, man, and what's that in Rebecca where it said, make it plain on tables, man, upon tables? Because that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, man. Preaching Yahweh Shah, the death and the resurrection, you know, and him bringing the grace and faith, you know. Hey, you know, and everything else, man, and pushing warning, you know, and destruction to this world. Hey, man, anything else, man, it really don't even matter.
Even just adding on your point, you know, everybody in Israel is on a different level.
That's it.
You know?
That's it.
So you got to put it to a way that everybody can understand.
Exactly. That's it, man. And ultimately, hey, the Lord is going to bring in who he needs to bring in, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. I can be speaking, you know, and alligator speak, you know. But if the Lord wants you to understand that, you see what I'm saying? And for you to be edified, then that's what it is, man. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? You got to be, bro.
Continue on to verse 5. Mm-hmm. It says that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men.
Okay.
But in the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
And that's what matters. That's all that matters, man. You know, this ain't, you know what I'm saying, nothing of men, dog. You know, this is strictly of the Most High power, Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, man. You got it.
I forgot to make a point. It's in the book of Revelations. The Lord said there was no guile found in their mouth, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what Paul is saying here. He said without rather than using clever and persuasive speeches, you know. We're not trying to trip nobody on nothing. We just trying to make sure everybody get out of here. If anything, if that's possible. Well, I mean, we know everybody, they're late.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because we know, you know, on this first go round, everybody ain't gonna make it.
Right.
You know, and we hoping that we, you know, felt, you know, worthy, you know, to make it, man. Right. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, this message everybody is not gonna receive, man. This is why it's more. That's why we need to just make it plain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, trying to do all those gimmicks and entice somebody, you know, would make us think or make them think that we smarter than what we are. You know, that ain't gonna bring them in.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
That's just vain.
That's it.
Vain glory that you seek.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 6. Continue on to verse 6 in 1 Corinthians chapter 2. Howbeit, we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor of the princes of this world that come to naught.
That's it, man. That come to naught, man. You know, the things that you know, the higher ups in this world, you know, speak, man, is not wisdom, man. You know why? Because the Lord gave that wisdom, man, and gave it to the babes, man. You know what I'm saying? He gave it to the babes, man. You feel what I'm saying? And we consider the babes, you know, because we're the ones that's insignificant in this thing, man. You feel what I'm saying? You know, when you examine a baby, man, you know, a baby don't know nothing. He can't really talk too much, you know.
Right.
You know, he hardly can't walk, man. But yet the Lord, you know what I'm saying, saw fit for a babe, you know, to edify the world, man. You know, and the mysteries of the world.
Precept.
You know, you got to be, bro.
I'm going to get this in 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and starting at verse 19. It says, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
That's it, man. He taketh the wise in his own craftiness, man. You know, this is why we can break down the creation of the earth, man. The heavens and the earth, man. You know, and they're still trying to, you know, through their pseudoscience, they're still trying to figure out, you know, certain things, man. But the Lord gave us the, you know, formula for that already. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And some things we don't need to know. You see what I'm saying? Some things we're not gonna know until the kingdom come, man. You know.
You get this last verse in verse 20. It says, and again, the Lord knows the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain.
That they vain, man. You see what I'm saying? It's fucking very vain, man. You know, here you trying to, you know, search out the deep, you know, and the sea, and search out the, you know, longitude, the latitude of the earth, whatever it is, you know. You know, that's vanity, man. Because none of that can save your soul, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You know, so it's all vain. You doing all that shit in vain. You know?
Yeah.
That was it on that?
Yep, that was it on that. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 7.
That's it.
But we speak the wisdom of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and the mystery, even the hidden wisdom.
Right, because we understand what? He revealed his secrets what? To the service what? Prophets, man. You know, we are the babes in this age, in this day and age right now, we are the babes that the Lord is speaking about, man. You know, we have the mysteries of the kingdom. We have the mysteries, of this earth. We have the mysteries on who we are as a people. We have the mysteries on the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Yahweh Shai. We have those mysteries.
I got you to back you up. Mm-hmm. Yep. This is Colossians 1 and verse 26. Even the mysteries which have been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints.
It's made clear to the saints. Who the saints? The Israelites, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's made clear to his saints. The insignificant ones. The ones, that's in the barrios, the fucking jungles, the goddamn, the projects.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We the ones the Lord dealing with, man. You feel what I'm saying? The last hired, the first five. The ones that's not desired, that's least desired.
Right.
The ones that's good, that got hung and lynched, and genitals cut off and shit like that. We the underdogs. You got it, big bro.
That was pretty much it. I was going to get that point.
No, that's a beautiful point, man. Go ahead.
We're going back into 1 Corinthians 2 and verse 7, continuing on. It says, which Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai ordained before the world unto our glory.
That's it, man. We was predestined from the world, man. Our lot in our past lives were prophets, man, and our lot in this life is prophets, man. So we here to push the words of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Which is heavenly things, man. And if you come in a carnal mind state, then you're not going to understand, perceive nor receive this message, man.
Right.
That means it's not for you, man. All right? So you can crack jokes all you want about, this was talking about the Prince of Tyrus, the King of Tyre, and Ezekiel 28. Man, look here, man. We understand that, man. We understand the history of the Israelites and all that, our slavery and our servitude and whatnot and our reigns, but guess what? We understand the spiritual understanding of this as well too. Guess what? Hey, it's a spiritual thing, man. This is about a spiritual thing. This is why Revelation 11 and 8 talks about, it was we in spiritually Sodom and Egypt, man. You see what I'm saying? Why? Because it took on the attributes and the characteristics, of Egypt and Sodom through the spirit.
Yeah.
So what? The spirit can't die. It can only be transferred. And this was transferred, you see what I'm saying, into Babylon the Great,
right,
which is known as America right now. You see what I'm saying? So we understand the spiritual. We understand why this is called spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Why? Because they have the characteristics of spiritual Egypt, man, of spiritual Sodom, man. And we know why, man. Sodom denotes to the fucking perverseness, and the moldness that's going on in this motherfucker. And Egypt, it represents, the hard bondage that we served, man, in Egypt, that we serve right here to this day, man. You see what I'm saying? So we understand the spiritual note of this, man. But you mere mortals cannot understand, the spiritual things, man. Because you stuck on a corner. Go ahead, big bro.
I had a precept to back that up. This is Matthew 13, starting in verse 10.
Go ahead.
It says, and the disciples came and said unto him, who was that him? Yahweh Shai. Just to back that up. Why speakest thou unto them in parables?
That's beautiful, man.
He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven.
That's it.
But to them it is not given.
To them it ain't given, man. What's the scriptures, what's the Romans, the elect have obtained it, but the rest are blinded, man. You see what's that, Romans 11 and 7? Something like that, roughly paraphrased.
I got you.
Get that just in case, I'm wrong. You see what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, it was given to us, man. To know the mysteries of the kingdom, man. And these mysteries have been passed down from generation to generation, like it talks in
Quote that one more time, Salakia.
Salakia, what'd you say?
Say quote that one more time, Salakia.
Which part?
The Romans what?
11 and 7, I believe. What then Israel have not attained?
I got you. I just have to make sure. Salakia. This is Romans 11 and verse 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for.
Hey, Israel have not grasped, the spiritual understanding of this thing, man. Israel don't even know that they Israel, man.
Yeah, if I may, they going towards every other thing, especially that Muslim shit,
That's it. Exactly, Yeah, so I mean, shit, we out here waking up, trying to wake up the elect, and do our job, to the best of our ability, to be a part of that number, man. On a spiritual note. Go ahead.
But the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
The chosen of the chosen have obtained it, man. the 144,000, man, and the 1/3, man. But the rest, the Lord put a stumbling block in front of the blind eyes, man, and causing them to trip up over a lot of the even Israelites, man, who know that they're Israelites, man. He's causing them to stumble, putting a stumbling block right in front of them, and causing them to stumble right over the whole understanding of what he's trying to bring out, the spiritual understanding, man.
I got something for you.
Go ahead.
Got the word esoteric.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. It says intended for or likely to be understood by a small number of people.
That's it.
With a specialized knowledge or interest.
That's it, man. Hey, and he gave it to his servants, man, which is a small number compared to the whole, population on the earth, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
a remnant. I was getting ready to say that, man. A remnant, man. Because like I say, it's been passed down from generation to generation. Get that in Psalms, I believe it's 78, I believe so. These mysteries of who we are as a people, man, of who the Lord's name, man, his son's name. If you can tell, all these things was a mystery, man. I believe it's in. Yep, this is it. Start at verse 1.
This is Psalms chapter 78 and verse 1. Give ear, O my people, to my law. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth.
And this is what we're doing, man. We're inclining our ears, to the instructions of the Heavenly Father and His Son, man. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Just like it talks about in Proverbs chapter 1,
I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old.
Get that word parable. Yep. Open my mouth in a parable, man. Okay? This how you know it's Jake. You know what I'm saying? That's how Jake speak, man.
Right.
What it say?
Kind of says an allegorical or metaphorical narrative.
That's it.
Or let me see what else it say. Saying or a story in which something is expressed in terms of something else.
That's it, man. and guess what? And that's what, when we bring out certain things, the scriptures, we understand what's carnal or and what's history.
But you gotta learn.
Yeah,
you gotta learn that though.
Yeah. You gotta know the history. You know what I'm saying, to understand the mystery. Yep. You see what I'm saying? So we know the history of Israel. We know the history of certain our captivities and certain things. But we can also use that as a mystery or in the spiritual sense. You see what I'm saying? To use it as today.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because we are yet this day in our captivity. So guess what? If we was in captivity during the Babylonians, during the Persians, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, we can use that same understanding, man.
Right.
To today. You see what I'm saying? So, we understand the spiritual understanding of things, man. Why? Because it's been given to us and it's been passed down to us from generation to generation. Keep going.
Verse 3, which we have heard and known, and our fathers have told us.
Our fathers have told us, man. And these are our spiritual fathers have told us this, when we entered into their labels, man. You know what I mean? We understand the spiritual understanding of things, man. All right? Go ahead.
We will not hide them from their children, showing to the generation to come the praises of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and his strength and his wonderful works that he have done.
Because this thing is about Yahweh Shai, glorifying him, man.
Right.
And getting the message of Yahweh, that Yahweh Shai is trying to bring across, man. No matter what captivity we in, man. No matter what situation we in, man. We understand the spiritual point that the Lord is getting across, man. Go ahead.
Verse 5, for he established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers that they should make them known to their children.
Make them known to who?
To their children.
Hey, them babes, man. You see what I'm saying? And this is what our fathers, our spiritual fathers have done. Made it known unto us, and it's been passed down, to us, man. To know this mystery,
it's a trade,
Exactly.
It's a trade.
Exactly.
You gotta flip it.
That's it, man. We entered into this trade, which is the truth, man. You know what I mean? There's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. We gonna pass the spiritual understanding. Of course, whoever come behind us is gonna have the history, which is the physical understanding. But you're gonna have to understand the spiritual understanding of these things, man.
Right.
And that's what you mere mortals don't understand, man. All right, because you always in the mindset of trying to trip up a motherfucker or make a motherfucker seem like he wrong or something like that about what he talking about. You see what I'm saying?
Playing mind games.
Right, it always in that debate spirit and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, grow the fuck up, man. Get some balls about yourself, man. All right, and become a man and start understanding the spiritual understanding of things, man. Go ahead, big bro.
This is
a little bit more.
With verse. Verse 6, Psalm 78, verse 6. That the generation to come might know them, even the children which should be born.
Hey, that's the born again, through the spirit generation. You see what I'm saying? The children that's coming after us, man, they gonna learn the same way, man. You see what I'm saying? The same way our spiritual fathers, starting with, the apostles and elders, and bishops, at Great Millstone, man. Okay? We gonna teach them the same way, man. Through the spirit. You gotta be right.
Verse 7. That they might set their hope in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and not forget the works of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but keep his commandments.
To keep his commandments to the best of our ability, man. And that's what it's about, man. All right? We can go back, boss.
That 1 Corinthians 2.
Yeah, and then we can close up a little bit.
Let me see where I end off at. I think I end off in verse 8. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 8, which none of the princes, matter of fact, I'm going to start at 7, just get the backstory of it. Yeah, verse 7. But we speak the wisdom of the Most High and a mystery, even the hidden wisdom which the Most High ordained before the world unto our glory.
That's it. Go ahead.
Which none of the princes of this world knew. So the higher ups.
Yeah, they don't know that shit, man. They don't know about the third woke. You know what I'm saying? They know it's coming, but they can't decipher that shit through the scriptures, man.
Right.
Not unless they listen to the apostle and the Great Millstone, man.
Lurking.
They don't know about the MOTB, man. You see what I'm saying? And can correlate that with the scriptures, man. They know about it because they trying to implement it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they have no idea, that this was written before, time passed, man.
Facts.
You got it, bro.
Had they known.
If I may, even you so-called leaders and heads in Israel, man. That has a big following. Had all these damn women in your camps and all that shit. You see what I'm saying? Claiming that you blessed because, you got a big congregation, man. You see what I'm saying? Hey, the Lord ain't dealing with numbers, man. We reading Judges right now. And the Lord used Gideon in that 300, man. So out of 20,000 to 30,000, men. All right. Hey, that's what the Lord deals with.
Quality,
remnant, man. Yeah, quality over quantity, man. You gotta be, bro.
They would not, for had they known it, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory.
Hey, if you knew the spiritual understanding of certain things, man, you wouldn't crucify the Lord, man. All right, and you crucifying the Lord right now by not, respecting the Spirit, man. All right, like it said in Revelations 11 and 8 again, man. It said, our Lord was crucified, man.
Yep.
We in spiritual Egypt and Sodom all over again, man. Babylon, all right, Persia, Nineveh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, through the Spirit, man. Because all these places, man, we were what? In captivity, man. And today we in that captivity as well, too, man. So we can use, what happened to us in ancient times to today. Because guess what? America has taken on the characteristics of these other places, man. And they're actually that's a plane. They're actually, in the spirit of a lot of these ancient places that had us in captivity, man. Rome, all right. So, it is what it is. What you got?
I was thinking about Jeremiah 6 and 16, talking about ask for the old past, but I'm just gonna stay on point.
Yeah, because we about to close up anyway.
1 Corinthians 2 and verse 9. But as it is written, I have not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which the Most High hath prepared for them that love him.
Yep, keep going.
But the Most High have revealed them unto us by his Spirit.
You see it? By what?
By his Spirit.
By his Spirit, man. Hey, the Lord, went through, the crucifixion, and his body getting pretty much mutilated.
For us.
You see what I'm saying? For us, man. You see what I'm saying? Why? So we can get the spiritual understanding. When he said, eat my body, and drink my blood, he wasn't talking about that literally, man.
Right.
He was talking about that, spiritually, man.
Even if they were just thinking,
Right.
that's even in our law, not to eat anything with blood inside.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. So
you gotta think.
So if it's against the law, then why would you
Right.
That's because you're spiritually discerned, man. All right. You're spiritually discerned. You can't discern the spiritual things, man. You can only discern the carnal things. You gotta be, bro.
Continue on in verse 10. It says, for the spirit searcheth all things.
Ooh,
yeah. The deep things of the Most High.
That's it. The deep things of the Most High. That's why you said, man, hey, motherfucker, we get their ass and drag them in the deep. You see what I'm saying? They ain't got no clue what we talking about, man.
Right.
All right? Why? Because it's heaven. It's wisdom from above, man. That was revealed to us, man. You know what I mean? We getting that, we dragging them right in the deep, man. You can't go that deep, man.
Yep.
Like what the scripture say, wisdom is too high for a fool, man.
Too high.
You know what I mean? So you're not going to get the spiritual understanding of this, man. Go ahead.
Verse 11. For what man knoweth the things of man, save the spirit of man which is in him.
Yeah, that's it, man. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Even so, the things of the Most High knoweth no man.
That's why Yahweh Shai said, I think he told Peter, he said, who did, when they was trying to figure, I think he was like, when he said, nobody has revealed this to you but for the Father above.
When Yahweh was talking to Peter and he asked him, who do you say I am?
Something like that. Yeah. He said, man, hey, nobody has revealed that. Roughly paraphrasing.
It had to come from on high.
Yeah, but it came from above, man. It came from the Lord, man. The Lord put it in his spirit, to reveal certain things to him, man. Okay? That's a spiritual thing. Go ahead.
Because if I may, he even brought up examples. He was like, some people call you this so-and-so and so-and-so. He was like, nah. You the son of Yahweh.
Yeah, because he recognized who he came back in the spirit with, man. You know what I'm saying? This is Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
This is who the book has been talking about since the beginning. Go ahead, me bro.
Where I end up at?
I think it was 10 or 9, I think. Was it 9?
I'm in verse 12 now, but
okay.
I just got finished verse 11. It says, continue on to verse 11, it says, but the spirit of the Most High. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of the Most High.
That's it, man. That's why we can understand and break down certain things, you see what I'm saying, and get the spiritual connotation of what's being said, man. We can look at our history, and bring it back, bring it up to date, into today, man.
Right.
And use that same, even though we could break down and say, okay, this really meant this, but this in the spirit, this is what this is really bringing, this is how we can use this to today. This word is a living word, man.
You can make it go full circle.
Yeah, exactly, man. Hey, it's living, man. Meaning, hey, if it was living then, it's living today as well, too.
Right.
What was going on there? Hey, what Ecclesiastes say, man? There's nothing new under the sun, man. All right? There's nothing new under the sun, man. All right? Go ahead. Hey, even kingdoms, man. All right? Even captivities. Nothing new.
Yep.
All right? Go ahead.
Start back from 12 again. It says, now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of the Most High, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of the Most High.
Go ahead.
This is the point of the video. Verse 13.
That's it.
Which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Spirit teacheth, comparing spiritual things with spiritual.
Comparing spiritual